Alright, so hello and welcome back. So today I will be talking about the following. Today I will be talking about my makeup. So I feel like I officially now learned how to put makeup. I just put it over the eye, only put it on the eyeball, on top of it, but never like crossing this top portion. Now, I wanted to say something else that I need to shower today. I need to pray right now. I need to also do the assignment. There's a guy that I have to meet up with so I can do the assignment, but I'm really lazy for that because I've had so many technical difficulties and I don't even want to do that anymore. Let me just put this. Maybe it's gonna look better. Okay. Um, Today I wanted to talk about the following. So, the way you are as, I would say, a beautiful woman anywhere in the world, you just get sometimes more hate than you need from other women and also men in which you rejected. This is just a universal thing. You must start understanding it. Do not underestimate yourself, and do not, very importantly, do not try and gain the kind of like, I need to, for example, work with other people. Like, make sure you don't do that. It's not like I've done it personally, but make sure that you do not do that. I'm saying, like, for example, like trying to gain other people's like for you, or trying to perhaps, like, try and show them the other face. You're not that mean because I feel like once I rejected one of them, one of the guys, it just turned into like this thing where he's walking around talking bad things, and he's definitely stuck in high school. Very stupid guy, extremely unintelligent. That's my opinion, and I believe everyone agrees where I am. From where I'm standing and from what I see, just very stupid. And the thing is, you as a person, the way my personality, the way I like it to be, is that I'm very confident, okay, very confident. But at the same time, I don't need to be like telling the world about me. I feel like this is the women that like to be the center of attention. I don't like to be like that. And when I was looking it up, they call that particular personality Sigma, which is something new I've never heard of. It's always they portray the obnoxious, dominating people. They call them Alpha, and I don't think that's Alpha. That is definitely somebody who was not treated well at birth, and when they're older, they're trying to show their craziness on other people. When you're Alpha, I feel like I don't care about these words: Alpha, Sigma, Beta, Epsilon. It doesn't matter. If you're a strong person, you don't need to show it to other people all the damn time. You're just gonna be somebody who's self-sufficient, and you don't need anybody else's love for you and people. And the thing is, the older I get, the more I'm seeing people come together against one person, and this sometimes makes you feel like I must be the one in the wrong because these group of people think this about me. That means there's something wrong with me, or there's something wrong with my beliefs, or, for example, anything that you believe in. When you find other people second guessing it, questioning it, you also question it, blame yourself. That's what I call self weakness in childhood that you've never grown out of. You don't need other people to support what you think for it to be correct. You don't need people to support any idea for it to be correct. Give an example. Jesus was not supported at all throughout his time, okay? He was not supported. He was stabbed in the back by one of his apostles. I forgot what they call him. I don't know the whole thing. But when you have this in life, when you have collections of people that believe in things that are unbelievable, that doesn't make their ideas more valid at all. It just does not make their idea more valid. It's not about the number of people, because people don't know anything. People in general terms are ignorant and stupid. Half the time they don't know what they want. They just follow others without even questioning what they even said. For example, I was looking at a few of the videos for the ex-prime minister for the UK. They were like, he talks bad about single moms, and they never showed him talk. They showed a guy saying, so you said this and this and this and this about single moms, and he was just looking the whole time going like, and they cut it off. The guy did not get a chance to defend himself, and they cut it off, and they said that's what he said. So when somebody tries to vilify you, I feel like the less said, the better, honestly. And you must like, it's a whole different story, and that like it's a whole different situation. But people didn't even wait for him to talk, for them to formulate their own ideas. They just formulated the idea that he thought this about, even though it's someone else talking on his behalf. Like, aren't you gonna wait for him to explain himself? People are really illogical. We're not living in a logical. We're not living with logical people. Neither are they smart. I'm telling you, and this is just from experience. Well, the idea, it's just built in you that other people are biased. What they see is probably from their level of perception. As mean as this may sound, but people always view things from their level of perception. It is very important that you realize that the level of perception for other people is what forms or has them form the idea. And if they have something negative in them, they will think that it is in you. And that's just self-projection that everyone does. It's not very common. It's not common knowledge. That's what I mean. But it is common among human beings. Is that, for example, I've seen a lot of people, they would expect something like terrible that I would do, but I would never even have thought of that. It's because that's something they would do. And that's how people are. When somebody comes up to you and tells you, you did this, and that, you're like, no, that's what you would do. That's why you thought other people would do it. It's exactly like that. And it is, whether you said it to them or not, that is how people are wired. They're wired on bad rather than good. They want to harm other people, honestly, for free. So don't even be in a situation where you want to like be liked, or you want to prove something. No, I don't care, and I don't want you to like me. I can gather a few more that hate me. For all I effing care. I don't care. And seriously. And this is how I've been for years, but a lot of the times you get certain stuff back, just chill out and don't walk around thinking that I